I'm super excited for you guys to be back into my channel. This is a long-awaited video that a lot of people asked for, so let's get right into it on how to buy physical gold. One of my TikTok videos popped up really far because a lot of people were interested in learning about how to buy gold physically, keep it, and build wealth off of it as an aspect of their portfolio in their financial journey. Now, gold has been around for a very long time, of course, because it's an element literally on the periodic table. Now, that being said, it is also of high value because it is something that is deemed highly valuable universally, globally, locally, everything you can think about. Gold can be traced back centuries when kingdoms and ancient civilizations were around in terms of its value. Here are some reasons why, honestly, gold would be a great addition to your portfolio. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Gold is a great inflation hedge. Also a safe haven asset because it could just keep the value of your money going. You can also use it for diversification with other asset classes, and it has a limited supply, which brings about the great value of it and also demand putting an extra cursor on top of it to bring up its value. Remember, gold is a finite source. Its supply is limited, holds its value for a long time due to that. And gold is one of the only assets, just like real estate, that is actually tangible. Because most things that we invest in, whether it be stock market, life insurance, and so on, is usually just investing in a contract, like a paper, really in the tangible form of it. So gold is one of those things that you're actually investing into the physical asset, just like you would with real estate. Today, we're going to get into buying it physically, as well as we're going to get into how to sell it and so on. We're going to go into buying it in your country and worldwide, and selling it worldwide as well. There are two real ways to actually purchasing gold. One is buying it from the bank. So let's get into buying it from the bank. Now, in Canada, you could actually go to your banks online or in person and actually purchase precious metals. A lot of times they have gold, silver, and platinum. So I bought mine from TD. So we're going to go right into how we bought it. So let me show you how you could buy from the bank here. TD, that's what I used. Okay, so you guys can literally see that there's different kinds of metals that they have: gold, silver, platinum. I'm a big fan of gold in terms of its growth and such. We're doing it in Canadian dollars, as you guys can see right there. Okay, so see, there's some cool stuff too. I don't bother with any of this. I go straight down to the TD itself. Some people ask what's the difference between like Swiss and da-da-da. It's probably it's most likely the values and such, and so it's most likely the value of the production. Okay, so these, you guys see these 20-gram combi bars? These are the best because they actually have the greatest returns and they stay returning. Then you have, let's go down. I'm trying to find the half. Okay, so these ones, you see 10 ounces, that's 26 gram, baby. So there's a lot of these ones that you guys can look into. So yeah, let's say you want to purchase the Valcombi, right? You click it. And then you can click 1, 2, 3. You can buy it with your credit card too, which is cool because they can get points for it. TD customer pricing. Usually if you buy it from the bank, if you're a customer to them, you'll get the best pricing. You add to cart, simple, nothing crazy, view card. And then you just go about just like purchasing anything else. You check out, and then it takes a certain amount of time to just get back to you. Might take around 2 weeks. And then once you check out, this is how you get it in the physical form. I asked for it to be sent to my bank. So it came into the bank. You can ask for it to be sent to your home. I didn't feel safe with that. And then once it was in the bank, you guys could see how it looks. Boom, beautiful, sign off, done. And I put it in the locker. And that's where I keep it. So it continues to just be in a safe spot. I pay $60 a year for the locker. It will depend on your bank and those features, and that's where I feel safe. So that's where it's at. You guys can do and put wherever you guys want to. Now, if your banks don't have this feature of giving you gold or being able to allow you to buy gold, you can purchase it from a gold store. And this is applicable to any of you guys worldwide, whether in the US, South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, somewhere in Europe, somewhere in Asia. This is very applicable to you. You need to go find an Indian jewelry store. literally anywhere. So I'm going to walk you through on how you could probably research it. Now you guys might want to learn how to find gold stores. So let's say you're in Dallas, gold store in Dallas. Boom, just like that. You can find all these gold stores and then obviously check for good reviews, and then you can literally go in there and buy it physically and ask them if they have bars, coins, call them before you go. Obviously their contacts are always there, and then go from there to purchasing it and have the certificates on file. And it should be as simple as that, buying it in other countries. You can also buy like this in Canada, but this is the most common way to buy it around the world. Now, the biggest important thing is you must have a certificate with whatever you buy, because when you purchase it outside of a bank, it has to have a certificate. When you buy it with a bank, it already gives you some sort of a certificate because it's already in the package. Now you need to buy it when you buy it with the gold jewelry stores, you need to have a certificate so it's legitimate. Remember, when you're buying it from a jewelry store, a gold store, it has to meet the forms of coins, bullions, waffle, and bars. These forms are the ones that are predicated to have the greatest amount of growth because they're not mixed with any kind of metal. Usually a jewelry format, they're mixed with other formats of metal like copper. So if you are going to buy any sort of gold, even jewelry, it has to be 24 karat. When you're buying these other forms that I talked about, it has to be 99.5% purity level. It will say on it, most likely engraved, at least in the certificate. You can also buy it in the Middle East. Like you can take a trip and purchase. A lot of South Asian families do this. They will buy it in Qatar, they'll buy it in the Emirates. So you guys know it as the city of Dubai. So you can buy it there, you can buy it in Saudi, Oman, all the Gulf countries, all the Middle Eastern countries, they have really good quality gold for a very good value. Let's get into actually selling this gold, because this is where you're making your money. Don't just sell your gold just because you bought it this year and went up in value next year. Again, you can if you really want to, but it is more of a store of your value, so it is more deep as a midterm to long-term investment. When it comes to selling, the ones you bought from the bank, if you have that opportunity presented to you, you can sell it back to the bank. The bank will buy it back at the price of, sometimes a little bit higher, sometimes lower. It just depends. Just get the best deal, compare it, and see who's going to give you the best price for the sale. Secondly, which I really recommend, either go sell it back at the jewelry store, or if let's say you bought it in North America, go to the Middle East and sell it. That's the best way to not incur taxes as well. So sell it off in other countries where you know you get a great deal for it. How do you sell it? You just show the certificate and they'll give you cash for the gold. As simple as that. And compare it. So if 2040 you're selling something, look at the ounce price and look at the comparison of, depending on your weight, what the price is on Google. And then when you go to sell it, obviously you'll know no one can dupe you because you literally can see the value of it and get the best premium rate for it. Now, when it comes to taxation, you have to keep this in mind. In Canada, when you're holding this gold, in UK, when you're holding this gold, they are not going to say anything to you. You're not going to pay taxes and so on. But at the deemable sale, at the profit, you're going to be taxed based on capital gains. In the US, you can hold up to 1 kg without declaration of holding it, and beyond that, you will get beyond that, you'll have to pay capital gains tax every single year. So that being said, if you really want to make profit off of this, you have to most likely sell it in other countries. If you don't mind the capital gains tax, that's fine. I would suggest going to a different country like the Middle East, like I said, and sell off at that time. Let's say you're keeping gold now, and you want to sell off during your retirement, just go to another country where you know there's no deemable tax upon the sale. A lot of countries around the world do not have any taxation holding the gold or selling it. So find those countries, literally Google it, you'll find it, and go from there, and you'll be set. So that is all I have for you guys today in terms of buying gold and hopefully making a profit off of it while you keep it. I have already made my returns as I've shown it to you guys before, so you guys can too. Again, it's just a piece of the part of your portfolio. Don't put all your money into it. Just keep it as part of diversification. If you guys like videos like this, please let me know. I'll continue to make them. And let me know if you have any questions. Put them in the comment. Make sure you like so you can continue to see videos like this. Make sure you subscribe so you can see other videos I make on leveling you up. We level together here and progress together here. So make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.